Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles, the elders of GMS who rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. This is GMS Arkansas. Stop and listen. Just furthering this truth, man, constantly, because it's the year 2017, the year of death. And we see the Lord is working his miracles, right in front of the people's faces, man. The elect see it, but the rest don't see it. Because pursuing Romans 11:7, the election have obtained it, and the rest are blinded. So, just want to read this scripture right here, which brothers have read before, but it's a powerful scripture dealing with our people. This is Isaiah 1:3. It says, "The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib, but Israel doth not know, my people doth not consider." So the Israel is being compared to these two animals, which are ox. They're both brute animals, but an ox is the one that will basically give in, right? He'll give in and basically submit to the master and plow, man. And our people Israel, they have submitted to the ways of this society and what Esau is put forth. They're doing the same thing like them Jakes did in the time of the Maccabees, man. They're not standing up for the law, statutes, and commandments of their forefathers. They're not, And it says, the ass is master's crib, even a donkey know where his shelter is and where he gets fed. But it says Israel does not know. They don't know who their master is. Israel think everything they do is that they doing it because of their ability and their power. They don't know, hey, the Lord is the ultimate master. They don't even consider it, man. They have no clue. When you look up that word consider, it's bayan. And it says to discern, to understand, to perceive, to discern, to understand, to know with the mind, to observe, to mark, to give heed to distinguish, to have discernment and light, understanding. And that's other scriptures, man. Jake now don't have no clue, no discernment of what these scriptures are saying. That's why they are 2/3, man. And it's all a work of the Lord, because the Lord could actually give 100% of Israel the knowledge if he wanted to. But he only gave it to a small amount to show you his power, man. And 2/3, they don't even consider it, man. They just wilding out, following the ways of this society. And they're going to be doomed by it, And just to give an example, like the other day, I was in another town for about a couple of days, and it happened to run into this preacher, man. And what I was doing, I was actually listening to the street videos the brother down in Dallas did Tuesday. And I was listening to it on my phone, and he was around the corner ear hustling, So he was like, when my cousin come back, he was like, "What you doing?" "Oh man, I'm listening to that truth. That's that truth they preaching." So he wanted to add some of his doctrine into it and talk to me about certain things, which, you give a man a chance to talk, but he was wrong in like 2 or 3 things he said. So, hey, we got to correct him, show him that right path, right? But he didn't want to receive corrections. His thing was, he'd been a pastor for 26 years, right? And, basically he was saying he was older than me. And, these young cats don't want to listen. But he was trying to say King James was a white man He was a faggot, a homosexual. All life was beginning. The black man came out of Africa. So he ended up, he's following that doctrine of Esau, man. So he's confused. So he was an Israelite, man. So through the spirit and power, Yahweh Shem Yahushua tried to give him, hey, this is the way, But he didn't perceive it. He didn't discern it. He didn't want the enlightenment. He wanted to, whatever he'd been taught. He said, hey, I was a pastor for 26 years till I found out that Bible been tampered with. So we know when cats talk about the Bible's been tampered with, they're really crying out, man. They're crying out too. They're sighing and crying too. So I asked him what part of it was tampered. He couldn't tell me. So, you gotta, give Israel the scriptures, man. But he turned out to be a demon. He wouldn't accept it. Then it turns into a cut session, But our people don't consider, man. It's Israel, man. 2/3, man. It says a sinful nation, right? Because it's a sinful nation, a people laden with iniquities. Laden. Hebrew, that word laden is Hebrew 35:15. That word is kabod, meaning heavy, great. The iniquities is heavy and great on us. It's in abundance. It's hard, it's difficult, it's burdensome. Right? It's like basically like layers and layers of iniquities is stacked on it's heavy on us, man. So it says a sinful nation, a people laden with iniquities, meaning the iniquities is heavy, stacked on top, a seed of evildoers, man. Jake and them are not following the righteous way of their forefathers and stand with the law, statutes, commandments. These same people who we deal with out here seem to be idiots, man. They're those seed of evildoers. Their fathers was the same way, man. They were evildoers also. So it just passed on down. Children that are corrupters, man. Let's look up corrupters. That's the Hebrew 78:43. That word is shakat. Corrupters, to destroy, to corrupt, to go in ruin, to decay, to be marred, to be spoiled, to be corrupted, to be injured, to pervert, to corrupt, to deal corruptly, morally. So they're morally destroyed, man, in their minds. They're, it's hard to come back from that, man. And how about Shemal Shah got them that way? They act wickedly. They do wicked stuff. Boys want to be with boys. Girls want to be with girls. Then they want to be with animals. That's a wicked act. A wicked act. That's living morally, man. Not living morally right. Corrupters, man. Let's see here. Let's finish. They have forsaken the Lord Yahweh. They basically throwing the word behind them. They're not even trying to seek the Lord, man. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel to anger, and they are gone away backwards, man. So they're provoking Yahweh, Hashem Yahushua, to anger, man. And when you provoke him to anger, he's going to unleash his fury on you. So 2/3 are going to see that fear. That fury that Yahweh Shem Shai is getting ready to release, man. They've all gone backwards. They have not feared. No way whatsoever have feared the Lord, man. Proverbs 1:7, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instructions, man. And that's plain that the beginning of this whole knowledge is the fear of the Lord, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. It's the foundation. The fear, that's just the foundation, man. If you don't have that fear, you don't have the foundation. We know when you have a weak foundation, what's going to happen? A house will fall with a weak foundation. So we have to fear the Lord, man. Because a fool, he's going to despise his wisdom, right? In his discipline, the instruction, that's discipline and the instructions, he going to despise it, man. And we know with that, it's going to come what ruin. It's going to come your death. So, hey, that's the beginning of wisdom, man. Just straight up, you got to fear the Lord, come back to the law, statutes, commandments, and have faith, man. And, 2/3 of our people, the Lord had put it on them. Hey, he compared them in Isaiah to 2 brute beasts, man. That knows to do what they're told. In Israel, they're just worse than that, man. They're worse than them brute beasts, man. They don't want to do nothing what they're told, man. And we know all that comes with not want to do what you're told. Pretty soon that'll be pride, right? We know, hey, with that it's gonna be destruction. And with that, man, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, the GMS, who rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. This is GMS Arkansas. Stop and listen. Shalom.